All right, guys. So I'm here with Carlos, one of my done-for-you automation clients, and I want to tell you guys about his success story with my program. Carlos, how you doing?
Hey, Andres, how you doing? I'm doing all right. Thank you. Thank you.
I'm glad to have you here, man. I decided to make this interview with you because screenshots are great, but nothing is better than the real interaction. Okay. So tell us about yourself. How long you been in the program for? What exactly? Which program you took first of all, and just a little bit about your journey, man.
All right. Thank you. Thank you, Andres, for having me here, first of all. So I remember I joined when October, it was actually. I began in October right after my birthday. My birthday's October 11th. So I was like, this has to be my birthday
2019,
present.
2019, right?
2019. Yep.
Yeah.
2019. I risked it all. I wanted to get into this program. I knew it was like, because I've known you, I followed you. I've bought your courses in the past, and I really wanted to get into this. So I started off mid-October, and the journey, as it went through, we had some stumbles. Like any other business,
Right.
it's takes time to scale. More than that, it was more about my budget. I didn't really have the budget to really like be able to scale up to where I wanted it to scale up. But October, November, December, January, we just held it down. Profit was okay, but then after like these last few months it really like exploded up. I've been doing about
How much you doing right now? Let's get straight to the point. How much you selling right now on Amazon?
right now, the last 30 days I did let me just check it real quick. Actually, I'll give you the
Sure.
exact number.
On your phone, show us a screenshot or something, and
Sure. I don't know if you can see it, so it's right there. I just did
yeah,
100
100,000. That's the last 30 days on Amazon, right?
last 30 days. Yep, last 30 days. This month I'm already at 6,000. So
That's June. We're recording this is June the 2nd right now, and you're
yep.
done 6,000 already in sales. So you predicted like what? Like that's like yeah, you're on a good track. You predicted like 150 grand this month, right?
Yep.
What's the profit on this? Like after like take home.
Take home, I actually profited right half of my sheet. I'm looking at it right now. This
Let
is
me
the,
pass
the
the host to you so you can share the screen and show it to the people as well,
sure.
and you can actually go and go ahead, man. Uh, take it off right now.
Okay, I'm gonna share the screen. Okay.
Sure. Okay, so this is your sales sheet, right?
Yep, this is my sales sheet. It's all nice and organized. My VA does a great job. And this is for May. Mail sales report. The total profit was 13,484.
Mm.
After expenses, 12,628. Almost 12% margin.
Nice, nice. You're doing really
So you
good.
can see like the profit daily is like out of this world. I honestly never expected it to be this.
Yeah, it's pretty good actually. I mean, I must say, guys, you're watching this right now, probably thinking like this is an average thing. No, it's Carlos is actually doing above average for dropshipping type of business. Okay, usually you expect about 7 to 8% net profit margin. He's doing about close to 12%, which is absolutely fantastic. Okay, and Carlos, all right, That's your May sales, right?
That's my May sales. Yep.
Right.
Um,
What about your April? What about your other sales?
April,
Yeah.
April, we took home 8,832 after expenses,
Yep.
and for March, 6,000. So we've been scaling it up month by month. A
Nice,
nice.
nice, nice. So tell people about the struggles there, because they probably want to hear why you've struggled at the beginning, and how long would you say it takes to grow a fully automated dropshipping business on your Amazon account, like out of your experience, and like what can you tell about this?
From my experience, it's not a magical thing. It's not like you pay and the next month you're free from everything. I mean, it takes time. My main struggle was to get the budget. Like I was getting sales, but it was like I had to tell my team to like stop. It was like, I need you guys to stop, lower sales. I don't have the money for it. That was the main part of the main struggle. And with Amazon, of course, Amazon for US holds your money for 15 days. So that was like my main thing. It was like I had to wait those 2 weeks. So I was like, all right, we got the money. Let's scale it up again. And then it was like, oh, we had this setback.
Yeah.
But so it took us since October, like I said, October, November, December, January, and February were the toughest months. 5
Yeah,
months.
you
It
were
was like,
doing like 15, 20,000 a month in sales.
yep,
You're
yep,
missing
yep.
time while I'm traveling. Like Andre, oh, I'm making like 500 a month profit, or I'm breaking even and that stuff and whatever, right? I remember you
Yes.
mentioned me, and I said, Carlos, just be patient, man. It's a year program. We got to take it like it's been like what, like 8 months right now? You've been released like 2 months ago, and you already like
Yes,
tripled your investment back or something like this, like doubled. You doubled at least, right? You
I doubled at least. Yep.
doubled at least. So, I mean, we kind of just discussed this before the interview as well. Even if something going to happen to your Amazon account, for example, right now. So, because you guys know there are risks with dropshipping, it's not the safest business model. Like FBA is the safest one to go for, of course, and the dropshipping is more of a risky type of thing. But even if you get your Amazon account suspended right now, you pretty much, it was worth the risk. But
It
obviously,
was.
we're not going to let that to happen because your account is looking clean. And tell people about the actual automation part, like the virtual assistants. Are you hands-free on everything?
Yes, honestly, I was hands free. I would log in because I wanted to learn my own part. Like I really wanted to dig in, but
How,
most of
how
the time it was.
important, sorry to interrupt you. How important this is, do you think?
Oh,
To
very,
Very.
very important. Honestly, when I started Amazon, I had your course. I was digging in there, but it was like, okay, now what do I do? Like I was still a little bit lost. I was still, but when I got into the Done For You program, it was like I had a personal VA, one of your VAs. I had you there. So it was like any question I had was like, hey, can you guys help me out with this? Your VA was great. She really helped me out a lot. Any questions like I needed answered, it was like, hey, Andres, I need this. So it was really like for me, it was the best route I could have taken.
Right. You had my manager taking care and basically outsourcing and doing everything for you. Like,
Yes.
yeah. You had one of my best managers. He's actually resigned right now, but I've got other managers on the panel as well that are building my clients' stores. Excellent, excellent. What are the tips you can give to people? Let's kind of keep this short and then maybe share some experience. What are the, let's go for the most common question. How much budget do you need to start doing this? What would you say?
I would say anywhere from 50 to 20,000 to be able to scale it nicely.
Okay, 50 to 20 grand. Will someone with 10 grand can start this?
Yes, definitely. You can start this.
But not with 2,000.
No.
Just grow a bit slow, right? You'll be like in the minus every month because you
Yes.
consider the VA's expenses, some tools, and with 2 grand a month, you can probably sell like 3 grand a month on Amazon because you have every 2-week payouts, right?
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's the biggest struggle I would say with people and with
Yeah.
myself that I had.
Yeah. What is your goal? What is your goal on this Amazon store? What's your like 500,000?
Yeah, I actually want to try and hit my main for the month would be to reach 200,000. I'm
200,
trying to
with maybe
200,000.
like 20K net profit at least.
That would be the best. Yep, that's what I'm aiming for and working hard with the team.
20K rolling, that's like almost $250,000 a year net profit, right? If you're gonna be doing
Yes,
every single month. Right, yeah, that's for sure. That's for sure. And I mean, what else can you share with us? I mean, how is the actual process on the account in terms of like returns? Do you have a lot of returns? Do you have a lot of problems with the customers? How problematical it is, or everything is just kind of handled by the VAs and you're not even bothered?
my VA handles it a lot because I also have another side business. I like to work online. So usually at the nights we have a little small meeting and he updates me what's going on. We do have returns. I mean, I can't say like the business is perfect. Like we don't have any returns. We have returns. We have some negative feedback, some positive feedback. We try to control it, try to work with the customer, see what's going on, what happened. And if the customer's not happy for what reason, we can fix the reason. So it's always best to work with them because we all know Amazon is strict about everything. So it'd be best to keep Amazon on our side.
Absolutely. Sounds good, man. Sounds good. I guess we're just going to finish with another question. Why people need to invest into automation versus doing this all themselves, or perhaps even getting a course? What is the biggest advantage of the Done For You program, in your opinion? And I'm telling this all the time. It's all about time. But
All about time. Like I can tell you, I have a full-time job and I have another online business.
why are you doing a full-time job when you're making? You're making 12K and you're probably making at least 5 or 10 grand in your other business, right?
Yes, I have a Shopify business that I make about 5 figures, 6 figures.
I
The
think.
thing is with that is I have a full-time job because I work for my family's business.
Okay,
So
I guess you
I
get to
take,
like 2 grand a month there or something, right? Then you like.
yeah, so I help him out. It's my dad. He's old. I'm the only child. So it's like
And you're originally from Ecuador, right?
yes,
So
yeah,
hablas español for everybody that speaks Spanish here, right?
hablo español. So if
También
anybody wants
hablo
to talk
también
to
un poco. But guys, I'm not going to be speaking Spanish to you if you're going to sign up for my automation, even though I love Spanish language. That's nice. So you're from Ecuador, but you live in America.
yes, yep.
Yeah, yeah. So that's good. But you're going back. I remember you going back to Ecuador sometimes and telling me, Andre, like, there's no connection. There is no banking. I need to move the funds to pay for this. I remember all the hassle.
Yeah. Yep. It was tough. It was tough because IP and all that stuff, and the
Third
banks
world
were like, "Why
country.
are you?"
Yeah, it's a third world country, right? Ecuador.
Yep.
Still
Yep.
considered one.
Exactly.
For sure, sure. So let's finish on this. So you said that the time is the key, right? You have to,
Timing, and it was like either I learn from step one and take 1 year learning to step 2 and 3 and 4,
yeah,
or I invest and I jump from step 1 to step 10.
straight away.
Yeah. So I went straight to the big one, and I was like, you know what? Let's do it. I know this is going to work, and it worked, and it's working.
It
And
works. It works. It has its own risks. I'm not gonna say to you guys it's all nice and fluffy, but again, I tell you everything how it is. It's just the way it is. You gotta measure everything. Carlos took a risk, but it's not. I mean, if you compare it to like brick and mortar businesses and the offline stuff, and the where you have to invest hundreds and thousands of dollars to barely get started and maybe even break even by the year 3 or 4, this is nothing compared to it, right? This is like money
I
making
mean,
machine.
7 months in, 8 months in, and I mean, I have a business that's giving me more than 10K a month. That's more than $2,000 a week.
That's right. All right, let's finish on this great note, man. I really appreciate you for being here. Thank you for doing this interview with me, man. And hopefully you will hit 250 and 500,000 and maybe stop right there, because if Amazon sees you doing $1 million a month in sales, oh boy.
Yeah, I was got to keep it calm, you know, nice and nice.
Diversified. What you're doing right now, you're jumping into my brands program. Good. On another account. That's the way.
Yep. Let's see how it goes. We got to jump into brands now. Take the second risk, the big fish.
Well, yeah, FBA is definitely less of a risk for sure, because it's pretty much all by Amazon and way better in terms of from that point of view, from the structure point of view, from the risk point of view. Okay, so thank you, Carlos, for being here once again. I appreciate you, man, and I'll talk to you soon.
Thank you. Nice to be here.
Cheers. Thank you. Bye-bye.